Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to maintain a simplified financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. With that being said, let's get into today's video. All right. Well, hello everyone and happy Wednesday, not happy Monday. I wasn't thinking when I was planning out my filming and uploading schedule that Mr. Simple and I's anniversary was actually on Monday. And so rather than filming and uploading content for you guys over the weekend and on Monday, we just kind of enjoyed a family weekend together. We also, this is like a super random update, but we were able to order our screen doors. So that was, happy anniversary. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We've been married for 18 years, which I realize for some of you is a drop in the bucket, but for us, it's kind of a big deal. So we just enjoyed each other's company and we didn't worry about like filming or anything like that. And like I mentioned, we spent our 18th anniversary buying screen doors. But that was exciting for us because we didn't think that one of them was in stock, but we were able to sort of like special order it. So that was good news too. We don't have them installed right now. It has to still like come in stock, but I'm just super excited because we didn't think that we were going to be able to get those ordered. Anyways, but today, because of that, and I've already gone grocery shopping for the week, today's cash stuffing is going to be a cash stuffing and a mini bill condensing. So I'm just kind of jam packing them into one video because I don't have that much to stuff and we don't have that much to condense. So I figured between the two like half content videos, we can create one whole video worth of content. So today I am stuffing $272. So I'm going to go ahead and give this cash account and then we will get into the rest of the video. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. So 272. Whoops. Oh, that doesn't go there. And we didn't go on a date because we think we're just going to combine our 18th anniversary date with our first 25% threshold for our emergency fund. So if you are new to my channel, the screen doors will make no sense to you. I apologize for that, but we saved up for screen doors in our house project category. But additionally, oh shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, I completely lost my train of thought by saying if you're new to my channel, I'm gonna have to watch that back so that I can see if I mentioned what I was talking about. Thank goodness for filming. Okay, so I was talking about our date and why we didn't go on a date per se for our 18th anniversary. On my channel here, we have showcased the entire process of us paying down our consumer debt, which we succeeded in doing in May of this year. And we are now saving up 6 months of 6 months of expenses in our high yield savings account as an emergency fund for just that, for an emergency. And so we are treating the saving of the emergency fund money pretty much with the same intensity that we treated our debt payoff. And so what we did was we updated you guys quarterly on that process, on the debt payoff process, like what we accomplished in a quarter and how much we paid off and all that sort of stuff. So we're doing the same thing for our emergency fund. And so our threshold is going to be every 25% we manage to set aside, we'll go on a date and celebrate that. So I think we'll just kind of loop those all into one thing. Again, I don't actually know where we stand right now for our emergency fund, whether or not we have achieved. I guess it would be 1.5 months, right? Because that would be about 25%. So anyways, I don't know where we stand. We'll be updating you guys on that at the end of this month. But yeah, so that's why we didn't go on a date. We're just kind of saving it and lumping them together, which may not be very romantic, but we still got to spend time with each other. So anyways, goodness. Oh, and you know what? I have $2 bills off to the side here. I don't remember what they were left over from, but I'm going to put them in the dollar savings challenge, which is exciting also because we have not really contributed to that super duper much, but we will. And I'm actually going to count it today too, since I'm doing the mini bill condensing. So anyways, I better get into this. Otherwise this is going to be like a super duper long video and nobody has time for that. So first up, we are into, oh, you know what? Hold on. I didn't go into like, this is our coin jar. I didn't go into my wallet. So I usually go into my wallet and grab my change from the week before, which I will be adding into here because we have a pretty substantial amount of change. There we go. That actually was a little anticlimactic, but, and then also I am going to, oh my gosh, that's actually so heavy. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna grab it's like I'm a new YouTuber, you guys. So I'm gonna grab, I just have one receipt in here, but I have a bunch of them in my purse. And basically, what I do with these, I use a variety of different cashback apps to, you know, earn a little bit of something back on all the money that we spend. So basically what this is you take pictures of your receipts, you upload them into the apps, and depending on which one you're using, you get points or coins. And then eventually those accumulate and you can trade them in for cash back or gift cards or whatever. My favorite one is Receipt Hog, because Receipt Hog, you can do cash back, which I much prefer. I mean, a gift card is nice, and don't get me wrong, I've used them. I just used one actually. It took me a while, but I saved up enough in Fetch to be able to get a Target gift card. But I just don't shop at Target as much as I used to, and frankly, the cash to kind of supplement our grocery bill is usually something that I prefer anyway. So anyways, if you're interested in any of those cashback apps, all of my referral information is linked below. Just know that if you use my referral link to sign up, I will get some bonus points for that. You will too. And if you refer somebody, you get bonus points as well. But I just like to make everybody aware, like, you know, so that you're not signing up for something and then I get a kickback and you're kind of like, what the heck? Why didn't you tell us? So anyways, that's that. Now I'm going to jump into my high priority sinking funds. And like I mentioned, we skipped groceries because I've already gone grocery shopping this week. That's something I do at the beginning of the week. And I actually have a little bit of rollover, but I will probably run through that before my next cash stuffing. So anyways, first step for the day. Oh no. Taxes is also being skipped, which frankly I'm fine with. So medical though is being stuffed. It's getting $20 this week, and I'll just leave that out there. And I make these placeholders, by the way. I do have an Etsy shop. I make these envelopes, the dashboards. It's always linked below in any of my videos if you are interested in supporting my Etsy shop and getting some budget goodies. But yeah, that's always linked below. And I do, well, do I still make this style? I think I make this style. I don't know if I still have this font available, but these placeholders are still available. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Now in medical, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 35, 45, 50, and 51. So 151 in medical. Plus 250 in our high yield savings account, but it's easier if I don't have to do that math. Car expenses is up next, and I'm trying not to grab out the placeholder on this. Car expenses is getting $15 this week, so a 10 and a 5. And now on car expenses, we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 231. So 231, which is just a little bit shy of our $250 threshold for being condensed, or for going back to the bank and putting into our high yield savings account. But I have a story for this one. So I always like to offer little encouragement for if you have not started cash budgeting or cash stuffing or just budgeting in general. Like, you don't have to do this system. I just like the system because I think it's fun. And I think that, you can see the benefit along the way of money accumulating in different budgeting categories. And to that end, actually, we had, there was like a screw or a nail in one of our tires. And very, very fortunately, the tire didn't need to be replaced. It just needed to be patched. But it was like one of those things where, and maybe you can't relate to this, but maybe you can. Before we really started budgeting, any expense that came up like that would be a cause of stress because we didn't plan for stuff like that. We never had a car expenses category. I know that sounds silly, but we just sort of lived our lives like whatever's in our paycheck or whatever's in our bank account right now is what is going to be used to fund our lives. So we were really legitimately living paycheck to paycheck and not planning for anything. And that's just a really bad and stressful way of doing any kind of financial business, especially in your home. But now, we have what did I just say? 200 and something plus the 250 that we have sitting in our high yield savings account for that. And the work that we've done to put money toward these categories over the last 18 months or so has made it so that when little things like that crop up, we don't get stressed out. It wasn't even something we thought twice about. It was just like, it would have sucked if we had to replace the tire because that's like, a good chunk of what we have saved up here, but it still wasn't all of what we have saved up here. And it was just such a relief to have the money sitting there, even if it was worst case scenario when we did have to replace the tire. So if you're on the fence and you're wondering about whether or not this works, obviously you have to do the work and you have to do the self-discipline of not spending money erratically and all of that sort of stuff. But if you stick with it, you really find that the benefit of having this peace of mind outweighs anything that you might want to purchase that would give you only like a temporary dopamine hit as opposed to the longevity that comes from the peace, just the inner peace of having money available to you when you need it. So if you're on the fence, jump in. And that's all I'll say about that. Speaking of an empty envelope, our home maintenance envelope is, I think, being skipped this week also. Yes, it's being skipped because we did a little bit of overspending throughout the course of the month, and so we are not stuffing it today to make up for that. That happens also from week to week. Sometimes you just tap into a category more than you anticipated, and so then you just don't stuff it. If you had been, if money was budgeted for it, for that category for that month, you just don't stuff it, and then you even out your overspending. So that's how we handle it. Household is being stuffed to this week, but it's only getting $12. Again, it was just to kind of compensate for what we had needed or what we spent in it over the course of the month. Hopefully this starts building up again, but you just never know. But right now in household, we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Right. Toiletries is up next. It's getting $11. And again, it was supposed to be getting a more like normal number, but it's just to compensate for being spent from over the last couple of weeks. So, as we are moving into this is technically August's last cash stuffing. And as we move into September, these envelopes will be getting built up again. So it's not that big of a deal. Like I've mentioned before, we really don't like to overspend from month to month. If we overspend within the month, it's really okay because we have a budget for that month for spending, especially categories like this that get spent from a lot. So it's not that big of a deal. We're still leaving the month of August with money in these envelopes. So that's really the goal at the end of the day, to not overspend from month to month. Clothes is going to remain empty until September, again, because of some sort of unforeseen expenses that we had for clothing for our kids for the pretty much back to school time. So I think we're good for a little while, but again, you just never know. So we'll see. But that one's not being stuffed. And then I think finance coach is being skipped. It's only stuffed once a month, as are all of these categories toward the back of this. They're only stuffed once a month because it's just small amounts that we're saving up throughout throughout the whole year. So HOA is also being skipped, but union dues is getting $15 today. So we got a 10 and a 5. And now in union dues, we've got 100, 20, 35, 45, 50, 51, and 52. Whoops. I'm trying to not stuff my envelopes. Full disclosure, I just finished my manicure before I started filming. Well, I didn't just finish it. I mean, I let it dry. But I still, like after you paint your nails and then you're super cautious with them, even though you know that they're dry because you don't want to like smudge them. So that's the mental stage I'm in right now. And in case you're interested, this is one of the new colors that I just got from Lights Lacquer. I think it's called Nevermore. I'll leave it linked for you guys below. I just love it. It's this really kind of cool toned earthy green. I'm loving it. And the link is not like an affiliate link or anything like that. She doesn't even know that I exist, but I love her nail polish. So anyways, that's going to do it for our high priority sinking funds. And now we can move into low priority sinking funds. There we go. First step is dine out. I think it's being skipped. Yes, dine out is being skipped this week. Not sure how much we have in there, but it will be probably emptied out. I'll explain that on Friday's weekly check-in. Haircuts is getting $20. And now in haircuts, we've got 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 1, and 2. Home decor is only stuffed with my Etsy and YouTube paychecks, which I think I'm going to be featuring next week. So even though we'll be like deep into September, I'm going to be filming the Etsy and YouTube income from August. I'm like losing my months of the year. Next week, I'll upload those. Dates is getting $10. We're trying to build her up here so that we can actually enjoy our date whenever we can go on it. Now in dates, we've got 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, and 70. His is up next. This is my husband spending money. He's getting, I grabbed out he's getting $10 this week. And now in his spending, he's got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus 1,000 in the bank because he is a little saver. And I have next to nothing in here. I'm getting, oh, ow, just hit my elbow. I'm getting $31 this week. So 20, 31, oops. And now in my spending, I've got 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. There we go. All right, and then pretty hair. This funds my haircut, which I did actually get this week already as well, but they don't take cash, so I'm gonna have to just pay it back again in my weekly check-in on Friday. But it's getting $10 today. And now in pretty hair, I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 109 in pretty hair. All right. That needs a condensing. Family Fun is up next. It's getting $10 this week. And now in Family Fun, we've got 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. All right, House Project is also being skipped because it is only stuffed with side income at this point. And that's gonna do it for our low priority sinking funds. Let me grab my holiday sinking funds and we'll just jump right in here. So first up is gifts. Gifts is getting $8, and this was because we overspent from it, and this was what remained to be stuffed in it for the rest of the month of August. But at least we're going into September with a little something. Partay is up next. It's getting $10 this week. And now in Partay, we've got 10, 20, 30, 45, 46, and 47. This one took a hit in July, so it's nice to see it building back up again. And so that's the thing that I mean about consistency is it does accumulate. Like I said, it was completely depleted by the end of July, and already in August, we've been able to build it back up again a little bit. So it helps, like every little bit helps. My hair is in here. My hair is all over the house. Valentine's Day, our little holidays are only stuffed once a month. So Valentine's Day has already gotten its stuff, as has Easter. Vacation is going to be empty until the September stuffings. And same with back to school, because again, we depleted it in getting our back to school items together for our kiddos. Halloween has already been stuffed for the month of August, but Thanksgiving is getting $15 today, which is nice. So a 10 and a 5. And now in Thanksgiving, we've got 100, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, 71, and 72. So 272, which is also nice, but I don't know, there's something about this one that it's making me nervous that I need more money in there. So we'll see. And then Christmas is the last one being stuffed today. It's getting $75. So 50, 75. And then now in Christmas, we've got 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, and 2. So 422? No, that can't be right. Yeah, 422. All right. I can't get my bearings straight sometimes. And then I am just going to go ahead and grab... pool is being skipped. This one's usually only stuffed like twice a month for our pool membership that we have in the summer. I am going to go ahead and add these ones in here. It's just 2 of them. And then we will go ahead at the very end of the bill condensing, and we will... I have English, I promise. At the end of the bill condensing, I will go ahead and add this up, and then, count it. Jeez Louise, I'm finally finding my English. We'll go ahead and give this a count and then add it into whatever envelope. I'm gonna put it in dates. That's just sort of where we have a need right now, so that's what we're gonna do. And so now what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and grab out the envelopes or the money that I wanna return to the bank. So Christmas definitely needs a condensing. Like I've mentioned, our threshold is $250. So 1, 2, 50, right? Yeah. So $250, I'll just put that there for now. And I do need to make a note of this off to the side. Actually, I'm gonna grab some placeholders. All right, here we go. I did grab some placeholders from my Oops stash, but don't worry, I still have a ton of placeholders in my Oops stash. My Oops products are gonna kind of be slowly added to my shop over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. And I'm just making a note off to the side here, how much I'm returning from each envelope to the bank. So 250 from Christmas, and that leaves us, and I'll condense this afterward, that leaves us with 50, 70, 90, oh my goodness, 110, 130, 55, 65, 70, 71, and 72. So 172. So this will need to be condensed again soon, but it does, like just getting this condensed works fine as well. So let me grab this placeholder. and put this in here so that I know that I am returning another $250 to the bank. Actually, you know what? Let me look at my placeholders here and see if, oh, okay. So actually what I can do, yeah, because this is 1,000. So I'll just grab, so now that's 2,000. Wow, right? Yeah. That is $2,000 that we have saved for Christmas, which is nice. We are $1,000 away-ish from our goal, which is wonderful. Yeah, so that's gonna do it from our holiday sinking funds. And then I think actually, well, let me check and see, because I may need to return some things from somewhere else too. I'm gonna grab taxes, because taxes always has money in here for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50, 5, 65. So I don't have enough for 500. It's kind of a pain. So you know what? I'll put 3 and then I'll grab a 50 back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So that leaves me in here with 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 11. Oh well. Again, super duper close to the threshold, but you know, the threshold's gotta hold. I think, yeah, car expenses doesn't need to be pulled. The only other one that might need to be pulled is, let me make a note of that too so that I don't forget. So taxes, 250. All right, and then I think actually I'm gonna check back in house project, because that might, it might not, but it might. No, okay, nope. All right, so that's it. So we're just condensing $500, but you know, actually could I have started in here? No. I'll just start at high priority and work my way in here. This could be interesting because, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me go into taxes and see if this can be condensed down. Okay, so actually 50, 70, 90, 100, and 10. So I can leave that, and this should be 100, 50, 70, 95, 100. And that gives me a little bit of change too. So there we go. Taxes is as condensed as it can be. And oh, do you know what? Did I put the two? I did put the 250 in there. Okay, good. And now let me go ahead and go into medical. I know this one can be condensed. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 35, 45, 50. So that's 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 45, 50. Nice. That worked out well. So 150. So 151. And she is condensed too. I may have to be judicious with some of this because I'm not working with that much, but we'll figure it out. Oh my. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So 130. I'll just leave. So maybe I'll take 250s. 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Yeah, I'll take 250s. I'll see how this shakes out because I might have other 50s in some other envelopes that can be grabbed Otherwise, this is going to end up being a very short condensing, or I'll just use a bunch of 20s, which works too. I know it's not as satisfying. Ooh. But you know, if it condenses it down even just a little bit, that helps. Household and toiletries, I don't do anything with. Let's see about Finance Coach. 20, 45, 55. I only have 2 50s left. I think I might leave Finance Coach alone. We'll see. Oh, let's check into HOA. Oh gosh. Okay, well I can at least 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, wow. All right, well, see, I made good work of that. Now I have a little bit less in here. Yes, that's nicer, 141. And it can't get more condensed than that anyway, so that works. Let's check union dues. Oh, I can at least, actually, 15, 20. I might end up running out of 20s. Yeah, and again, not as condensed as it could be, but still better than nothing. So 1, 20, 40, 50, 1 and 2. And this just still leaves me more to condense whenever I get more at a later time. But the binder itself is a little thinner, so that works out. I know we're gonna have a lot to do in low priority, but we will figure it out. Oh, let me see what dine out looks like. So 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So grab a 20. And that is that. Haircuts. Ooh, 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 95, 102. Maybe I'll just do 150. So 20, 40, 50. And, oh, you know what? 5, 10, 15, 20. That's, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. There, that's nicer. And you know what? Small bills are nice here because he can pay cash. I'm thinking specifically of my husband. He can pay cash and then he'll have a tip too. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 1 and 2. Yeah, that feels nicer. All right, home decor. 25. Okay, we can't do anything with that. Dates. I might just leave this one be. Well, 10, 20, 35, 40. 10, 20, 35, 40. Yeah. Actually. 10, 25, 35, 40. Yeah, you were probably all screaming at me to do that instead of putting all of those 10s down. All right, so nice. Yeah, that's a nicer way of having $70 in here. And again, it just leaves more in here for me to condense at a later time. His, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4, of course. So I might just bring him down to 20s, 10, 20, 35, 40. I think that's what I'll do. There, that's a little bit nicer. That's what this condensing is. It's not a full condensing, it's just like I'm making everything a little nicer. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. All right, mine is fine the way that it is, but pretty hair can definitely, yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, let me see how many ones. I'll just count the ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's so cruel. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is 15. So this is 25, 35, 40. Right? 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yes. It doesn't matter super duper much because this is going to be returned to the bank, but it's just nicer in the meantime. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay, family fun has ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me grab 5 out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a 5. And that is fine for family fun. I think house project was, yeah. That one's as good as it's gonna get for now. Oops. All right, okay, all right, that does it for low priority. Yeah, see, this isn't gonna take very long, so making them 2 separate videos would have just been silly. But let's go ahead. Gifts was only had 8. Let's jump into partay. 10, 20, 30, 45, 46, and 47. So just 40. Oh my gosh, we're out of 20s. So now I need 20s. All right, let's see. Let's see. Valentine's Day. Oh, well, that works. I'll just grab a 10. It's going to be Valentine's Day before we know it. Let's see. 25, 30. Right? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. All right, so I'll keep the 5, and actually this is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wunderbar. Oops. Oh my gosh, these keep, there we go. Empty, empty. Oh, let's check into Halloween. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh my goodness. So I don't have a 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's good. Oh, Thanksgiving. Let's see what she can do. 20, 30, 40, 55. Oh, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70. So this is 50. 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. Yep, I'll take that 50. We're almost toward the end, so I feel fine doing that. All right. And that's as good as she can get. And, oh, Christmas, though. All right. We'll be able to do some things with her. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 55, 65, 70, 1 and 2. So 170, so 50, 70. So this should be 100. 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 100. Nice. We may do. We made do. Perfect. Okay, and then I don't really think, oh, the pool can definitely be condensed. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So I'll leave a 5, and this should be 60. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So I can grab those 20s. Oh, let me make sure, yeah. 20, 40, 60. All right, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. That's crazy that we've already got that much saved up for next summer. It's $375 unless they change the price on us, but you know, it's mostly okay. And then I'm gonna just count this really quickly, see what we saved over the last few months, and then I'm gonna add it to dates from here. So 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. That's actually really good. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave 3 in here and trade this 35 over here. So 20, 35. And that way I have like a whole dollar number going into dates. So 20, 35. And I'll take that. Oh wait, dates is in low priority. Oh, let me close this up. I'm all discombobulated. Well, that's exciting. So 35 is being added to dates, all because we just save the dollar bills from our cash, like our cash transactions. And that's being added into dates, which is wonderful. So let's see, 20. Oh, that's really nice. So now in dates, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 105. Very, very cool. See, it all adds up. And now what I'm gonna do, I'll just go ahead and count this and make sure that we have $500 sitting here. So this should be an adventure. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150, I don't have my trusty dusty calculator, but that's okay. I'll just write it off to the side here. So 150 in tens. Now let's count the 5s. Oh boy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. I grabbed that, right? 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 25. So we've got 100, 225 in 5s. Okay, so that means that sitting over here, I should have $125 in ones, which doesn't sound right. So this could be an adventure. Like I said, we'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 20, 40, 60, 75. I need a calculator. Okay, so I had, what did I just say? 24, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. So 75 in ones, 225 in fives, and 150 in tens, which means that I have $450 here and not $500. So I'm missing $50 somehow, which is frightening. So now when I go back and edit, I'm gonna have to find my error unless I just miscounted. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have 275. So 275, 150, and 75. $500. Okay, so I just don't know how to count. That's all. You guys were probably screaming at my fives, weren't you? I'm betting. All right, so that's it. $500 of small bills going back to the bank. Very small bills. But, you know, that's a good thing. The $250 for Christmas is going to sit in our high yield savings account and continue earning us interest until Christmas time. The taxes actually have to go right to the government because we have to write them we have to write them a check once a quarter since I am self-employed through Etsy and YouTube. They collect those taxes from you once a quarter. Otherwise, they levy a fee against you if you are withholding their money from them throughout the year. So anyways, totally random and off topic, but that's the way that we do it around here. Otherwise, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it was like a mesh up of two different kinds of videos. But if you did enjoy it, I would love it so much if you would give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, just saying hi and letting me know. I guess all of your kiddos are back to school now because I've been seeing a lot of like back to school photos and stuff. So let me know how that's going if you have kiddos in school. Otherwise, just let me know how you are. And I will see you guys back here with me again on Friday with the weekly check-in. And until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everyone.